Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Skyrim tutorial video. Today is going to be a walkthrough for the quest, A New Source of stalhrim. So, as always, I have a few things to mention before we start the quest. So, firstly, I'd like to say that once this quest is complete, you'll be able to forge stalhrim weapons and armour, provided you have the ebony smithing perk, which is quite useful for anyone who uses smithing and heavy armour. Well, if you've taken a heavy armour path in the smithing skill tree. And the other thing I'd like to mention is that in order to start this quest, you had to have already completed the first two quests from the Dragonborn DLC main quest line. And then once you've done those two quests, you'll have to have left Solstheim once and then returned. So I want to emphasize that you have to leave Solstheim and then come back in order to start this quest. So once you're back on Solstheim, you have to head over to Skull Village where the quest starts. Okay, so let's go there now.
Must be calm.
Okay, now something I was going to say is that you have to make sure you don't interrupt this conversation, because if you do, you won't be able to start the quest without reloading an old save.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dion.
Okay, now I still wouldn't recommend talking to them until they're completely finished speaking with each other.
Baldur could be in danger and you will do nothing. If you won't help me, then I'll ask the Allmaker to send someone else who can. I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the Skull has gone missing.
Who's missing?
It is Baldur Ironshaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village.
Did anything unusual happen around the time of his disappearance?
I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it.
Where are they headed?
South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. The Skull would be grateful.
Okay. So now if you've got to go to the abandoned lodge. I think it was the abandoned lodge, is it? Let's just get the quest on then. Here it is, a new source of stalhrim. So you have to come over here. So, yeah. If you've already been past Borday Grove, which is near Raven Rock, then you can get there quite quickly. Right, so now we need to head towards this marker for a house. Now, up here I'd recommend drawing your weapon, which I think there's enemies outside as soon as you get here. Yep, there they are. Just kill them off then. What the? That was weird. Oh no. Right, so now you need to make sure that you get the key off one of them, because if you don't check them for the key, then there's no way of entering the house, as you can see. Oh, there's still one more left. No, keep trying to get headshots. There we are. Right through the chin. Key to abandoned lodge and handwritten note. I grow impatient with your lack of progress. If you cannot break the smith, I will be forced to find a more capable interrogator. I expect your next report to contain more encouraging results. A. So we're not sure who A is at the moment, but glass hour, take that. Now you've got the key, you can just go right into the abandoned lodge. Right, so once you're inside, you're going to need to try and get downstairs, which is just round here, and the smith will be in the corner.
Outsider, I remember you. You're the one who freed the Skull from the dark spell. Thank the Allmaker that you have come. These accursed elves have taken me from my home.
Are you hurt badly? Do you need healing?
No, my wounds are not serious. I don't think the elves were trying to harm me. Perhaps they intended to frighten me. At worst, I have a few bruises to show for my ordeal.
Why would the farmer abduct you?
I do not know this word, Thalmor. But if you mean the elves, they were trying to learn the secrets of forging stalhrim. Their leader, an elf named Ankarian, has a map.
That'll be the one who sent the note then.
He says that it shows the location of a hidden source of stalhrim.
Stalhrim? What's that?
Enchanted ice. As hard as iron and as cold as death. Stalhrim can be forged into deadly weapons, but the art is known only to the smiths of the skull.
Where can I find this Ankarian?
They have a ship. They took me there and showed me the map. You will find it on the northern coast of the island. Please, do not let Ankarian make his weapons. Kill him or let him live. But take the map from him. It belongs with the skull. I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you.
Right, I'm just going to get some gold out of this chest if there is any.
Maker bless you.
Oh, definitely worth it. Right. Now what you need to do is go up here and you need to get to North Shore Landing. Right, so North Shore Landing is, I think it's at the, well, in north of Solstheim, as the name suggests. So, it doesn't look like I've been anywhere near it yet, so we'll just have to go to Semi's Watch and walk from there. Right. So I think North Shore Landing is this way, yeah. Going to try and get there quickly. Luckily I'm wearing light armor, so it shouldn't be too... Be careful when you're going across these sort of waterfalls on Solstheim because the current's much stronger than the ones on Skyrim. Castle Carstove ruins discovered. No, I'm definitely not going to go in there yet. Oh no, 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 no. Ah. Right. Right, we'll try that again then. Just along here. Okay, now this time I'm going to try and become ethereal rather than just plunge into my death. Just quick save, just in case that happens again. Whoa, that's a nasty drop.
You are trespassing here. I strongly suggest you move along.
Now you can either try and reason with them, or you can just kill them, and I'm probably going to kill them because I really don't like the Thalmor.
Thalmor to arms! Kill the intruder! You can't hide from me.
Okay, he's got a lot more health than the other thugs at the lodge. Oh dear, that's chain lightning. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, I'm going to die if that happens again. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to deal with that mage. But I have a feeling that's probably going to be their leader.
We will have that stone.
Okay. I'd have to do the cowardly thing and just freeze them and kill them separately. Die. Die. Right.
You'll remember the name Uncarrion. Sent you to stop us. Hardly matters. You're dead anyway.
Die. Okay, just die. That's the end of that. God, he's a bad shot, isn't he?
No more! I yield! I yield!
Ha! There we are. Right. Now, I'm not sure if they level with you or not, but if they don't, then I'd probably recommend not doing this at low levels, because that was quite difficult, actually. Right, so the Stalhrim source map. It's not as detailed as I thought it would be, but okay. So I just have to take these, and if you're an archer, make sure to recover your arrows. Take them back to the Skarl village. Okay, now I don't think it's late enough yet, so if you just wait till about 8 AM, at which point he should come out and you can talk to him. Right, where is he? Here he is.
It is good to see you again, my friend. Did you find the elves at their ship?
Yes, and I brought you the map to the Stalhrim source.
I know you faced great danger to bring this map to me. There are no words to tell how glad my heart is. Thank you, brave one. I name you friend of the Skull, and I will trust you with the knowledge of forging Stalhrim. If you bring Stalhrim here to my forge, you can use my tools to make what you... Until our next meeting, Skull friend. May your hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall and bountiful. Fear to think what
now we have to say, tell me about forging Stalhrim. But unfortunately I took the light armor path in the smithing skill tree, so I won't be able to forge it anyway. But if you're a heavy armor character and you use smithing, then make sure to say this, and then you'll be able to forge Stalhrim weapons and armor.
Well, first you'll need to obtain some Stalhrim, of course, and then you'll need to work it.
Once I've got Stalhrim, how do I forge it into something useful?
With skill and patience. It's very much like work in ebony. Yes. I'd say if you know how to forge ebony, then you know everything you need to know in order to forge Stalhrim.
Unfortunately, the ebony smithing perk is at level 80 smithing.
Very brave, and in fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking
Oh,
for.
I kind of forgot about this actually. Let me guess, you need me to do something dangerous.
Quite right, quite right. This, however, is paying work. Allow me to explain. As a scholar of history, I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory. That's why I noticed the new passage the moment I laid eyes on it. I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur. Modest.
Just try and get this out of the way.
As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most... I've come to know those ruins, and I'd love to... I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
Okay, now that will start the quest.
My son and I get
Lost Legacy. I think that's one with Valok the Jailer, yeah. So if you're interested in doing that quest, then you have to complete the new source of Stalhrim quest first. Anyway, right. So I think that's about it for the tutorial. But one thing to mention on the side is, if you wanted to, you could always just talk to the leader of the Thalmor here and just say that you are willing to sell him Stalhrim weapons and armor, and then he'll sort of become a merchant for you, but he'll only buy and sell Stalhrim weapons and armor. So I think that's about it for the video. So I'll thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.